Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And before we get this one started, we just want to let you know that we learned some valuable lessons on this last hunt. We learned them the hard way and we made a mistake.
Yep. As Nate said, we made a mistake and we might be throwing "we" around a little loosely. I'm going to take ownership for the mistake. But, you know, this is our first controlled hunt, my first controlled hunt. And I did some research as I was looking at this hunt. It was getting closer. And I was like, you know, I need to figure out what I need to do and what the rules and the guidelines are for this controlled hunt. So I was really excited about it. You know, upon my research and just seeing what other people have been able to do on these controlled hunts, it looked like it was going to be a for sure thing. Like we were going to put birds on the ground. So really excited about that. But I started my research in the regs, and as you know, we've said it quite a few different times. You know, we're big advocates of know your regs. You have to put the work in, and you have to understand it. On page 20 of the Ohio reg, there's a map. I took that map and then I compared it to a map that I downloaded off of the county that we were hunting, and then I did a comparison and I watched the line. And the reason I did that was I realized that that county was basically split in half to north zone and south zone. So as I looked at that, I wanted to make sure I was on the right side of the zone so I knew what we could and could not hunt. In north zone, certain things close out earlier than in the south zone. And this is kind of where I made the mistake. I didn't read down far enough. So I did continue on to page 21 of the regs, and I did my best with the regs up, followed the highways, and it said 33 down to 127 to 703, and I drew a line, and based on that line, I had assumed, I stopped reading at that point because I was like, okay, I know where the line is. We're on the south side of that line. We're good to go, all in the clear. I didn't continue reading, and that's where I made the mistake. You know, you got to read them all the way through to the end, and that's where the valuable lesson comes into play. I actually went into ODNR's website and looked at the specific wildlife area that we were hunting. I took a look at some of the different instructions that are in there, basically the location and description, which kind of confirmed what I worked up in my mind, where it says, based on the location and description, it says that it's bounded by US Route 127, which is something that I looked at, and it's a township road on the east. It extends approximately 1.5 miles south of State Route 703. So again, that just kind of confirmed in my mind that 703 runs on the north side of that wildlife area, and Mercer Wildlife Area is actually south of that. I also looked at another category that talked about hunting. There was an interesting little section in there that said that we'll be provided with a blind. We'll also be provided with goose decoys. That kind of prompted me to call ODNR, which there's a number on the literature that was sent to me in the controlled hunt. I called a member of ODNR who transferred me over to another member of ODNR that I talked to frequently. We just kind of worked through that. You know, I asked the questions I thought I needed to ask. Apparently I didn't ask enough questions. After that, I actually went back. I looked at the actual rules and guidelines were associated with the controlled hunt, and again, didn't see anything to point out that I was in the wrong with my assumption that we were on the south side of that line. Like he said, we learned it the hard way because we try to put content out there. We're content creators. We posted a picture of the hunt, and that picture made its way to ODNR, which isn't a surprise because we got a couple different people from ODNR that follow our page, and we do put in a lot of work to make sure we're doing the right thing. But in this case, you know, I personally shot a mallard when that mallard was out of season in the north zone. So if it had truly been in the south zone like I thought it was, then it would be okay. But you know, you gotta take ownership of your actions, and that's where I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna be going to court, and I'm gonna present everything to the judge to try to showcase the effort that I put into understanding the regulations and all the different websites and whatnot. Really the lesson here and that we want to share with you is that you can never know the regs enough. You always got to keep reading. And if I had just kept reading that one section on page 21, it actually specifically calls out the Mercer Wildlife Area, and it calls it that it is included in the north zone. So even though it doesn't appear that way on the map, it does call it out in there. And you're talking about a single sentence that could have changed a lot for us and really kept us out of some hot water. I'm gonna apologize to the viewers for letting that one get by me. Apologize to my buddies for kind of putting them in that situation. I drew the hunt. I did all the research. They tagged along with me. They trusted me. And you know, that's where we just want to share this with you before we actually start the hunt and let you guys know, like, you can never know your regs enough, and when you do make a mistake, you got to own it. You got to be honest. You got to answer those questions with integrity. We thought about not doing this video and just not posting it. But I think that's wrong. You know, this is reality. Sometimes you make a mistake and it's not intentional. We decided to go ahead and throw this at the beginning of the video and hope that it helps someone in the long run. And maybe you guys can avoid making some of these mistakes.
Yeah, there you guys have it. If you guys like what we're doing and support what we're doing, please hit that like button. And if you guys haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Your support means so much to us, and enjoy the rest of this video.
Bro, sounds like something dying over there. Anyways, all right, so we are a little further north than our normal stomping ground, but we actually got selected for a lottery blind. So it's a pit blind. None of us have hunted pit blinds, especially here in Ohio, so this is going to be a new experience that we're really excited about. But I came up here on Thursday after work, and just to check out the area and do a little bit of scouting. And I'm happy to say there are a ton of birds in the local area. In fact, about maybe 600 yards that way, directly out in front of the blind, on the other side of some trees, there's a bunch of small bodies of water, and there was way too many geese, more than I could count. You got Ben, Nate, and myself. We're out here. You could only bring 2 shooters, so it was unfortunate I had to leave Tubby back home. He was not happy with me. But we're gonna go ahead and get this spread out. We're looking good on time. Hopefully we get everything set up, nestled in. The only thing we got going against us is the wind. So we're gonna be facing west, and we got a west wind, which means it's gonna be hitting us right in the face. So it's gonna be a little bit tricky working these birds, but we put together a plan. I'm hoping it's gonna work out, and hopefully we stack some bodies later today.
And of course, we are working with the old dive bomb silhouettes. We've got floaters, and we also have some Avian X full bodies, and then some hardcore full bodies. So good little mixture today. The same thing we were running in the field on Tuesday. I think it's our last video, so that's what we're running. And of course, like I said, can't go wrong with the old dive bomb silhouettes.
I mean, these slide, so we can just slide them back over and let the ducks eat the glizzy.
Let's eat the glizzy. And for some roast. That roast was bomb.
Dude, that was pretty good, huh?
That's good.
So I'm gonna tell you this now that you ate it.
This is
Yeah.
yours, right?
But like
That
you
was
were,
beef.
Yeah, no, you were eating it, and I was just like, dang, I was gonna eat that. Because like Brittany was like, you notice I didn't say anything. Brittany's like, here, have some. And I'm just thinking, I was like, that was kind of what I was gonna eat. And then like she warmed it up, and you were eating it right in front of me, and I could smell it, and I was like,
Oops.
not all leftovers actually sound good, are good. So I was kind of looking forward to that one.
Oops.
Smell like stinky.
He looks like Santa Claus.
Is my beard all like illuminated?
White.
It looks like you have like an app thing where it makes a beard on you.
All I need is like a few. What are those things called that you put on the tree?
Ornaments?
Yeah, a couple ornaments, like you know the little tiny
balls?
ones.
Tiny one.
Ornaments. We're gonna stick with ornaments. I could snipe them out of here.
No. I mean, on
Bro.
the water, maybe. All right, how's this going?
I got it!
Okay, so if we get birds.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this thing.
Woo! The wind just came in.
We gotta legit like pull on this thing.
Bro, I feel like a German in a bunker.
Yeah, dude. In a foxhole.
No, that would be American.
Oh yeah.
On the beach of Normandy.
Is this gonna be super loud in here? I mean, it didn't sound loud to me, but I wasn't on the end of it.
Yeah, maybe you got to put the flute out there.
I wonder how that's gonna sound for them.
I don't know. Nate, get in the canoe and go across the pond. Tell us how it sounds over there. Take one for the team. This is where I really needed a dive bomb dry bag.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I messed up.
You done messed up.
I messed up. Want face paint? No.
I mean, because it makes us look cool.
It dries my skin.
It does do
dries
some
my
weird
skin.
stuff to your skin.
It kills
And I don't
it,
feel
man.
like you wash it out of your pores. Because like the next couple of days you'll still have like little black freckles.
Oh, this is such a task.
What are you trying to do? What's
I feel like I'm watching my grandpa trying to get dressed in
Hey,
bed.
I got it.
Stick it back there.
It's got underneath the hoodie.
Yeah, let me actually do it with my hand.
I got it.
This sounds so.
I can actually see.
Keep your hands out
I
of my
can see-
pants.
Here, look, I got you. I got you.
This is.
There ain't no room to stand up, son.
Well, yeah, we're in a pit one.
The one we hunted in Kentucky was like a normal sized blind, just in the ground. So
Oh,
you
really?
could stand up in it,
Oh, that's sweet.
but it had like the back that came up and then like just an overhang.
Ah,
So you can only shoot out the front, but it had drop down gates that you just flip down.
oh, that's sweet.
I was talking to Nate on the phone yesterday and he's like, yeah, I was cleaning my house and found a hoodie that I haven't worn or seen in, when was that? 6 months ago?
July.
Which
So-
actually is not a shocker.
It is not.
No.
Like he told me that, and I was just like, sounds about right.
That checks.
That's the Nate I know.
Do you see him out there, Garrett? To your right?
Oh, how rude of this guy.
I wish I had your reaction.
Well, I'm just sitting there look.
Coming this way.
Is he though? I think one of you guys should Navy SEAL it, like lay down in the water and swim over.
I might get in the water and swim over this way. Well, hopefully they sit over on that water for a minute and then they get up and come feed over here
Yeah.
in like an hour or less.
I told you we'd be out of here by 9.
I don't know, after that first shot, it's not looking too good for us.
Yeah. Like,
Want to take him?
yeah.
Take him. Oh, dang, dude, that was sweet.
Yeah. What I'm talking about. Yes, dude. That's what it's about. I felt gunpowder in my face because the wind blew it back in my face. But
First two, let's go.
my hands are freezing. I feel like Nate right now.
Yo, mine are. That's tough.
No.
You a little chilly?
Yeah, dude, my hands are a little frozen from the
Mine are numb now.
shooting in the water and the wet bird. But we're on the board, so I can't even feel it, so I don't even know if it's hot or not. Like that's how cold my hands. Between the full bodies, the silhouettes, and the socks, it's looking good.
Pretty good.
These hand warmers are clutch though.
The old Pringle Power Up.
First snack of the day to get started. Got plenty more after this.
Killing me, Nate.
This is hunting season. There's no time to be healthy. I'm getting 20 pounds. Man, you're zoomed in, aren't you?
Yeah.
You've seen all those pores, huh?
Yep. Good thing we don't have that. Tricky.
They just got the first 2 birds that they shot. Came back to the blind. We sat and chilled for a minute, but Ben's like, yeah, he was pretty sure he shot another one. So I reviewed the footage and saw that he hit another one, and he actually just found it. So, so now we're 3 on the board. There's so many geese stalking right now.
Realistic. Hey bro, how fat does this outfit make me look?
I don't know. Let me check.
Yours, dude. Look at mine.
Yeah, but I look pear-shaped, but upside down pear.
Oh. Oh, right here, Ben. Get.
They're coming in. They're coming in.
Ready?
Yeah, go.
I forgot. I only had 2 shells.
Right here. Turn around.
Got any shells, man?
Four geese came in, and we got one right here.
What did you get?
How many was there?
We just shot one over there.
But these geese came in, group of 4 came in and cupped up a little bit, and Ben shot one. He thinks he shot another one down there. So we got 4 geese now so far.
Big fatty.
Dude, that happened so fast. As soon as I got out, these guys jumped in or started flying in. Whew, nice shooting though.
Thanks.
We're not used to being on the X and birds just coming into our decoys.
Just like that, we're packing up right now. Yeah, successful hunt. If you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It'll really help us out. Share it with your friend, and maybe leave a comment in the comment section of maybe what your favorite video was so far this year, or what your favorite video of all time has been. So leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Yeah, thanks for hanging around, being with us through this hunt. It was a fun hunt. Glad we got to be a part of it.